Welcome to another thrilling edition of PremierTwo. My name is Peter, and today I'll be taking you on a short but satisfying walk through Tokyo, Japan. How are you guys feeling? It is 7:52 in the morning, and somewhere out there we're all waiting for another Ludwig Getting Lost video with Michael Reeves. Until then, I will try my best to hang out with you guys. So it is very early. This is I don't usually stream at this hour unless it's from all night. But after the Suikoden stream, I've been in and out of sleep for the past 16 hours or so. The thing I want to tell you guys, hay fever is absolutely kicking my ass today, this week, this month. Ooh, not gonna let it bring me down. But this is absolutely unrelenting. They should add this as a DLC for Darkest Dungeon 2. Just Japanese hay fever. Oh man. Snot, sore throat, sneezing, itchy eyes. You tell me I got it. So we're gonna start with our big coffee. I asked for less ice, more coffee. So you're gonna get a lot of really gross sounds today, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. You get right now you're getting gross visuals, and later you're gonna get gross sounds. But hope you guys are. Honestly, Celadon Urn's not wrong. I am the Hanamizu champion. If there was a heavyweight belt with like a spinner of a nose that just leaked out mucus that I could carry around, I would be the undefeated, undisputed world champion of sniffling and hay fever. It's not what I wanted you to think about, but I want you to know it. So today's gonna be pretty cool, guys. I'm bringing you double action. Not just, this is like a dream within a dream. You're getting a walk and talk in the morning, and I'm gonna take you to a place that we've never been before. Nope, not that one. Kichijoji. Oh yeah, we have been there. We've been there almost every single walk and talk. But today we're going to do a hardcore walk through the park. Ain't no way there's gonna be pollen in a park. So we're gonna go all the way around. We're gonna spin around Kichijoji Park. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. You're gonna see the Persona 5 breakup boats area. You know what? I'm feeling myself. I might even get in a swan boat. I might do it. I might paddle out there with you guys, then drop the phone in the water, and that's the end of the stream. I haven't decided yet. I love the fact that there's coned off areas with the little plastic bits behind you. Frankly, no one's getting through this. How do you get past such an impenetrable defense? And what's funny to me is when they use these in video games. You'll be in like Yakuza or some sort of Japanese game like Persona, and it'll have like two little plastic, or a yellow chain is the normal one, and it'll be like, oh, we can't pass. It's impossible. We can't get through it.
Quick.
It certainly does. Thank you, Nova Dylan. So yeah, we're going to Kichijoji. Yeah, my advice for you is if you see little cones or a yellow chain, this is a do not pass. It is a do not disturb. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? Huh? We had an amazing Suikoden stream yesterday where we got to talk with 4 amazing creators. We got to give away 8 game keys. It only took us 3 playthroughs, Suikoden 1 twice, Suikoden 2 once, and 75% through Suikoden 2, and about a 180-hour marathon stream, but they noticed us. For the first time in recorded Weeb history, Senpai noticed us. And Konami gave us the keys to the Chevrolet. Is that a famous car anymore? Or is it a key to the Camaro? Does Camaro made by... It doesn't matter. So, let's see what you guys are saying really quick.
Greetings from the bottom of the lake. I'm
already there. Greetings from the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
I'm already there. makes a change from the Premier basement.
Gee, thanks. That didn't give me horror story thoughts of it or other things.
Supporting my favorite yapper.
Your favorite? There's a lot of yappers.
Nice Premier clown.
Another walk and talk with the Premier Pete. Nice Premier clown.
Thank you. Premier what? Did you say Premier Clown? How could you? So it's the keys to the Nissan Skyline. Can you name the truck with the four-wheel drive, smells like steak, and seats 35? Canyonero. Canyonero. I didn't know what that was. That's got to be a new advertising campaign that hooked you. So first of all, you guys are doing an incredible job of showing out some support early in the morning. But as I was saying, not only are you getting a walk and talk today, I'll walk, I'll talk, I'll get Dap's famous hood joint to go. It's healthy. Okay, I'm going to diet. I'm going to caloric deficit. And then I'm going to take a nap in the midday with Kupo, sneeze, puke, all of this out. And then we're going to play Assassin's Creed 2. And I'm going to tell you guys how accurate it is. I'm here for you, Cohen. I'm here for you, brother. So we have 2 streams in one day and then another stream tomorrow. So it's kind of like unbelievable. All right, let me see what you guys got going on today. Let's see what you said. It broke. Hebby, I'm sorry. I swear it's not only you that I'm scamming. I'm scamming every subscriber. Everybody's equally scammed on this channel.
Haven't been able to catch one live yet. So here we go, just midnight in EU, and I can stay up late. Feels good, man.
That's why I did this. I went early for you because I said, where's Olaf been? It's time for me to get some metal. Time to bring it. Hebby was saying he's thinking about coffee. What should I get? So you didn't give me enough information. I need to know what kind of coffees you normally imbibe. What kind of flavor palette are you looking for? Are we looking for, I don't like coffee, but all the kids are taking it? Maybe get a caramel macchiato or some sort of a mocha, or don't get a frappuccino, that's just sugar. If you do like coffee, maybe try, maybe get an Americano today. Why not get an Americano? Get some espresso with some hot water, and that'll perk you up real quick. Glitch is very good. I don't know if they're in Japan. If, macchiatos are good. Nothing wrong with a macchiato. I like Americanos. I like my coffee black. If it's Starbucks, which I'm at right now, which, thank you to them for always letting me stream here. I tend to go black coffee, but with 2 creamers, because their coffee's not really what I'm here for the taste. I'm here for the caffeinated goods. That's the trade-off. But it feels great to have you guys here today. Or a flat white is pretty good. That's what I'm trying to just get my stomach to look like eventually. It's very pale. So I'm working on it. That's why when I started these walk and talks, I knew there was a cyclothon coming. I did. I knew it. They didn't tell me, but I knew it. So the big question was, how can I, if I'm on the bike again, I might have to show out. So got to work on it. Can't believe I get the chance to finally see a PremierTwo stream live. How you doing, Elno? Thank you for the first message. Appreciate you, buddy. Uh-oh. Are you guys ready? This is not going to be pretty. I didn't want to show you guys this, but we're in this together now. I'm sorry. Cool, not anymore, you're not. That was maybe your last sub for this channel after that explosive display of hay fever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's either stay at home and don't stream or show you my agony.
Quakes.
Okay, that was loud. That one was louder than I anticipated. That's because you have an explosive entry. Thank you. Cute shirt. Thank you. So check this. Good face. Thank you. And this is premium content. First of all, you guys see this shirt. We designed a shirt like this during the last cyclothon, and I'm actually considering for the next big event that we have is making my own sweater with a custom Pixel Bear design that you guys can. I don't want to use the Streamlabs, which I think are great t-shirt quality, but I want to have like a premium nice sweater. So thank you, Vorite. Thank you, MBK Center. Thank you, everybody. This is like an insane amount of support coming out right out the gate. It is March 27th here in Tokyo, Japan. It's a beautiful day outside. Today we're going to have a bit of a heat wave. Gets up to 23 degrees today, Celsius, and 28 degrees tomorrow. Then it drops back down to the 12 and 11 to 13 range in there. So we're gonna get it on here in give me about 8 minutes to drink my coffee. Can you go to a bar now? Yes. Can I? Will I? No, but can you? Yeah. You know, speaking of, how excited are you guys for the cyclothon? April 13th, the boys are going to kick off up north or south or east. I think it's Hokkaido. I have no idea. And we're going to work our way all the way down. I'll join about halfway through, say hello to the gang, have some fun, get in the van, and maybe if you guys raise enough money, I'll get on the bike. It's going to be our champion mouse. It's going to be Sea Dog. It's going to be Chris. You're going to get a little bit of Ian, cameraman Paul, and some surprise guests along the way. How much are we talking? Get on the bike. I still, like, honestly, you guys say you want me on the bike. It seemed like, did anyone genuinely enjoy it last time? Don't you guys like the quiet confines of the van where me and Ian can just shoot the shit, talk with Paul, hang out? Why must you insist that I suffer?
Want you following along on rollerblades.
It was just, it's like, if your family, that would be better for me. Rollerblades would be sick. Honestly though, if I want you to do this, next time that I get on the bicycle, if your wife or your husband or your mother or father or any of your friends or your roommates, if you close the door and have my live stream turned up to max, they will for sure think you're addicted to pornos. It's just heavy breathing. That's all it was. It was 8 hours of me sighing and gasping. That's it. I couldn't breathe. It was wheezing. And your point. We like your pain and suffering, but also just like to be in the van with Ian and Paul without you. How dare you? I'm glad that didn't play. Let me try to fix this. For you. Let's go. All right, let me see if... I am very asthmatic today. I'm gonna, hold on, nobody sub. Now you can sub again. Oh man, I can't. I was gonna spit that out because I don't, So, but I feel like with the microphone on, I don't want you guys to hear me spitting. So I kept it. That was even worse. It's not even that I'm sick, right? It's just that this hay fever is insane. But you can tell, my eyes are like sewn shut. I'm not pale. I actually look pale because I put on sunscreen and it kind of, I'm wearing clown makeup. That's basically it. Does Japan have an anti-loogie etiquette? It does. In fact, the worst, I would say, okay, let me choose my words carefully. Yeah, the worst. The worst thing about Japan is when people get the sniffles, they don't blow their nose. It's more customary to just keep sniffing up. And I think that's kind of Based. Truly, it's what I do. Okay. It is considered rude to blow your nose in public, which I had no qualms about doing because it was all in. So the sponsored stream is later tonight. I have 2 sponsored streams in a row. Tonight is actually it's 3 if you count Suikoden, 4 if you count Guilty Gear. Holy shit, 4 streams sponsored back to back to back to back. Plus, were we sponsored by Ardently? No, but we'll take it. So 5. We had 5 sponsorships technically in a row. I was proud of you for the Suikoden stream. It must have been a dream come true. It was awesome, man. It was cool. I'm glad it wasn't. I have mixed feelings. One is I was super thankful that it wasn't just a 2 hours, let's play Suikoden, which is fine. But the fact that they entrusted me with like a war council with other creators, and I was supposed to be this host, which I really want to get into later in my career when I'm older. I'm 41 now, but when I'm older, that was crazy. The downside for that is that it was kind of stressful to do all of the production, and Jock Not Jock helped me big time. Spriter's Resource came in clutch, and so like I had to do a lot of extra work that wasn't normally you just show up, do the thing, and say thanks, peace. But this one, I really tried to make it special and better. So hopefully you guys liked it. Pete, the reason I like it when you're an active participant in the cyclothon is simply because I like to see you interact with people and things around you. I'm proud of you, Pete, for bringing us this IRL content, and you have a talent for it. Now, that is a comment that I would like to frame on my wall. Not this one. This is the one that I got yesterday I saw it this morning. It was a comment on the VOD of the Artedly Quiz Night, and it says this. This is from Alex Q8 N1Z. So if you're here, thanks. It was posted about 10 hours ago. It says, why does Pete look like a female German art teacher on her first day after spending years on an art degree at the age of 43? All right. There you go. That was a nice comment. It was oddly specific. I'm not Germanic in history. I'm French. Thank you. So he's not wrong. At first I was hurt. But, anytime you read something like that, your initial thing is pain, and then you're curious. Is that possible? So I said no. So I randomly moved my finger along the dial of the VOD length, and I randomly stopped it. And damn, he was right. I do look like a 43-year-old German woman who has an arts degree, who finally got to be a teacher. So, and it also unlocked a new kink. I was like, damn, he's looking good. I look good. That's me. All right. My dad was an artist. My father was a painter and a very skilled artiste and a pretty decent chef. Those were his 2 main jobs when he was in and out of prison. So there you have it. He was a very skilled individual. In fact, in Joplin, Missouri, where my mom, when he was from, you could drive around Joplin and see his billboards that he hand painted up on the highways and on the main roads. Okay, let's get out of here, guys. It's time for us to start moving. Okay. Well, not anymore. He passed away back 15 years ago. Hey, Pete, your walk and talk started as the perfect time. Don't get used to this. I started my own weight loss journey recently, and these earlier streams line up perfectly with my post-work dog walks. Dude, fuck yeah, let's go, dude. Okay, so here's the thing, is that I have not lost weight yet, but you know what? Honest to God, I was showing Jeff, cousin Jeff, who was here at the beginning. He's long gone now. I was showing cousin Jeff. I was like, look at his face, man. He was like, that's just because you drink too much. Your face is bloated, you fat ass. And I said, talk to a 43-year-old German teacher like that? You kiss your mother with that mouth? How dare you say that? Excuse me? And then I was like, oh, he's right. Damn, that's wholly based. He's actually correct. So, cousin Jeff was correct. So here's the thing. I did start my caloric deficit 2 days ago, and I am pretty locked in. I'm going to try to have only like 2 outings of alcohol until April 13th. Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate you, Emma. Welcome back. So that is what we're going to do. I'm eating healthy. I'm drinking more water. I'm trying to get more sleep. I'm prioritizing some exercise. It's going to be perfect. We've already set the foundation. We did. Now all we have to do is execute the diet. That's it. Once we execute the diet, we're in, dude. We're in. We've already shown that we can walk. We've already shown that we have the discipline to play like Suikoden and Monster Hunter Wilds. We have it in it. We can do it. So can you. All right. I don't need a 6-pack. I just want to fit into my clothes. That's it. That's it. And if you guys think that I'm lying, look how locked in I am. On the after the quiz show, I was at an izakaya, and what did I order? 0% alcohol, baby. Yep. I'm in. This is it. Pete's going to be zooming on the cycle. I hope I catch up. Last time, they always kept me about 6 meters behind. And every time I was biking, because the bike makes you basically lay face down, and people don't tell you this, I still feel it. The number one pain of the cyclothon is not your legs or your ass or your grundle. I got used to that within minutes. It's your neck and technically your back and your crack. Yeah. So it's your neck, your hands, and your back. It's the neck was the number one. It hurt so bad on my neck, and that was super surprising to me. So I don't know if there's a cure for that other than just like training, but whew, that was tough. Your grundle and your crack. There you go. What was the streaming bag was kind of heavy, yeah, but we're gonna go a little bit lighter this year. You know what I mean? But what was well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well.
Pete will land a main and tail sponsorship once he is fit. A true stallion.
You know what? I'm excited, dude. The next cyclothon's on the 13th of April. I joined on the 20th in the van. Maybe one day I'll jump on the bikes with the boys to show them how it's done. Oh yeah, I remember now. I was always 6 meters behind them because I joined them on the last 2 days, and they were so skilled and so good at cycling that every time I looked up, they were just twinkling off in the distance. They kept stopping and being like, come on, man, keep up. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that you guys had been doing this for 2 goddamn weeks. All right. Let's hope your voice will survive. You know, the last 2 cyclothons, I've had a really bad voice. I think from the 13th to the 20th, I'm going to be extra careful, extremely, and protect my voice. And I realize now, it's nothing I've been doing. It's this fucking hay fever. It's this hay fever. The mucus goes down the throat, and it makes it scratchy and soft, and then I just get unlucky with it. That's the big annoying thing. All right. You on the Stairs was a really good shot from the last one. I think all of this, dude, the cyclothon is my favorite thing, and I'm so excited. I just love hanging out with Mouse and Connor and Chris, and we're raising money for the IDF, and it's genuinely been, of the accomplishments in my life, other than what I anticipate being my future baby Chan. That is the single greatest thing, other than sending some kids to schools who they really wanted to go. So that's the peak, buddy. That's the peak. It's a vibe. It's a hangout. It's Japanese culture. It's raising money for a great cause. It's everything all wrapped in one. The Immune Deficiency Foundation. Also, I'm going to show you guys this because why not? Take a look at this, boys. All I have on here is the stupid Ashton Hall memes. I don't even need that shit. I don't even care. Where did I... Oh, here it is. Look at this, guys. Look, it's got my forehead. Look at that thing. It's here. It's the same. Ain't no way it's not mine. Ain't no way.
Amazing.
It's mine. It's mine. Yep. It's got a big forehead. I was telling it a story last night, and Yuki was sleeping, and she comes home angry, and she always comes home mad, and she says, like, "Don't talk to me, I'm busy." And then right before she goes to bed, she says, "You didn't talk to the baby enough today." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry. I was avoiding this whole, cyclone of terror." And see, the baby's gonna make me cry. I just look at the picture and I get all teary-eyed, like I'm the baby.
Amazing.
It's true.
It's
I
quite
get
an
all
exciting time, isn't it?
emotional. So I was like, so she tells me I don't talk to it enough. And so at night I have to like read it stories and things. And then I just make them up now because I can't see my children's books in the dark because it's too I don't want to turn on a light. And so then I'm like, once upon a time there was a cat named Kupo, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to say the least. Okay, it's time to go. It's time to go, gang. Thank you, USDS 86. Let's start walking our way to the Kichi Joji special. Do I know which way it is? I feel like I should, which means I do not. It's gotta be that way, right? Where am I? Yeah, it's gotta be that way. I trust myself. We don't need we don't have the new gear yet because, as far as I know, the Jetson Nano doesn't allow a USB connection. So I might have to pick up a Raspberry Pi. I knew it. I knew all these things would just cost more money and more money and more money. But you know what? You guys are worth it. Okay. All right. Who do you think you are? I am. All right, boys. New gear, not an extreme. I have to talk to my source. Oh, that was gross. That was nasty. Ugh, that was snotty. That was gross. We had to do it. Oh, we had to do it. I'll be right back. Ah, domo. See you soon. ありがとうございます。Okay. さてさて、よいよい切って。Chikawa, give me power. Valkyrie, grant me power. Finishing strike. Justice stream. Guarantee you, I'm about to sneeze up on this bitch. Just gonna sneeze everywhere. Okay, got my air unks. Put this away. Ah. Did you guys know? Everyone's sucking your gut. We're the Ghostbusters. Look at the little Starbucks special today. Share joy. That's what I'm doing with you guys. PTA plus streaming. Share joy. All right, gang. Let's get this sorted. Everyone start your watches. All right, let's see. Testing, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me all right? Can you guys hear me? Can you see? I'm gonna ask this guy for help. Okay. すいません。三鷹駅、あそこですか？こちら？
三鷹は向こうです。
あれです。Thought so. All right. Hey, what's up? Strong the Ron-san. He's my old friend from high school. He was infecting the channel yesterday by saying that I should name my daughter or son Ron. And as much as I love you, buddy, ain't gonna be that way. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so we're in kind of parts unknown. I usually like to start my day with a walk over to a different place, about 25, 35, 45 minutes away from my place of origin. And this is going to be kind of cool. I like this little area. I usually start going by west and then traveling to the east because I find it more fun. Well, let's go to the park. Let's go. What's up, Big Tuna Neil? Ah, it's a beautiful day today. I'm not exaggerating. It is absolutely chef's kiss. It's that perfect. Oh, look, there's a boulangerie. Boulangerie. Also, is this okay? I was having a debate with my friends today. I exclusively eat soups, cereals, desserts, or anything that requires a spoon. I have my own wooden spoon. Is that is that weird? Actually, there's Sakura down here. Is that strange? I think wooden spoons are great. Metal spoons, you know, they feel kind of gross in the mouth.
18 months let's suck.
18 months let's suck.
Ooh, what's up, man? I'm actually out on forks as well. Fully out on cutlery. Give me chopsticks and a spoon and we are good. You know, sporks are cool because, okay, wait, I've never tried a wooden fork. That's true. But I think sporks were cool. I believe that they were invented at Taco Bell or for Taco Bell. I'd never heard of a spork before then. I've never seen sporks mainstream except from Taco Bell. I think ceramic is also cool. That reminds me of ramen or some sort of noodle dish. By the way, look at this, guys. If I did eat steak with my hands, that is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we have a little bit of the last remnants of a sakura tree. Look at those beautiful sakuras. fleeting, just like my weight loss. It was supposed to happen, and then it didn't. I lost we did like 11 walk and talks within 2 or 3 weeks. And then I did the Sukuden Marathon and fell off the wagon like a fatso. Look at this beautiful day. I'm never up this early. 8:30 in the morning. And you absolutely know that our day is gonna feel more fulfilling, because by the time I finish this walk and talk, it'll be before noon. That's insane. So I'll get home, I'll turn on, now once the baseball season starts tomorrow, I'll watch a ball game, I'll lay on the couch, do some work, and then if I want, I could do a little bonus stream in the evening like today. I think that we should get used to this. I think that we should start the walk and talks early ass in the morning. Okay, wait, here's Japanese culture. This guy works around here, and he's going around picking up the big pieces of trash so that our streets remain clean and our streets remain nice.
6 months times flies Premier Howdy Premier Wing.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Chris? And thank you, Reynald.
The ground quakes.
That's a new sub for you guys. If it says the ground quakes, that means we got fresh meat. Any Royals fans in chat? And if you have not chosen a team, I'm choosing for you. Congratulations, you've been enlisted into the King's Court. That's what I'm gonna call it. You're now a Royal fan along with me. Okay, sporks were invented at 1874 in Arizona's local Taco Bell. Interesting. Okay, that was a lie detector. Okay, I didn't know this thing had community notes installed as soon as I started. I made up one thing today. I changed one chat quote and I immediately had my phone go off. That's insane. Okay, all right, I won't change anymore.
The ground quakes.
Hey, what up? How you doing, Wiggly Cow? 03? Welcome to the show, buddy. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. And just think, your subscription, yours specifically, I will not spend on the baby or my wife. Yours is going to me. That's going to a new Royals lid. Although, I did learn, I told you guys that if you tell somebody, oh, this is a cool little area. Well, never mind, it's being rebuilt. I don't know why I thought this is a cool area. It's probably the worst thing we'll see today.
Oh,
what?
That's funny.
Well, thank you, Rack Master. Welcome back. I know you're a big fan of the walk and talk varieties. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Hall Matt? So wait, I was gonna say, wow. Whoa, sorry, mate. This is the bike lane and the walking lane, which is why I almost got crushed. This is cool. Okay, wait. I was gonna say, Doyers are somehow lovable, but somehow the bad guys, it makes no sense. No, it does. Okay, I'm getting lost. So the Doyers are cool because it's the first professional Japanese baseball team that's in America. It's basically like you're rooting for Japan. And that is cool, that is fun. But they also suck because they spent more money than God to build this team, which is and it's LA. And LA is the worst city for sports. Everybody loves the Dodgers or the Lakers or the Kings as soon as they win. But the minute their team loses, all those fake LA fans rip off their car flags, change their hats out, and then they pretend they never cared at all. It's so fraudulent. You bastards. Show some absolute dignity. Stick with them when they lose. but it's LA because there's always something new in La La Land. They're just like, oh, it's cool, man. It's all right. Yeah, Lakers are out, but you know what's cool? Doyers are in, baby. And I don't blame them. And you know, it's their. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane.
The ground quakes.
Yo, what up? Thank you, Malevolent. Do not gift a subscription to Aaron. He's so fucking lazy. I've known my friend. I've known him for 30 years. He can subscribe on his own. Do not gift him a subscription. It's actually insulting that he doesn't get off his ass out of our group chat, which we talk in every single fucking day. And he can't just go and use Prime on his computer. It's actually shameful. You scumbag. You are... I went to your wedding. I went to your father's roast. And I roasted you and him I was like 16. I've slept in your house. We've played Metal Gear Solid, NFL Blitz, Gauntlet Legacy. You are slime. You are dirt. You are the flowers that have rotted and fallen on the ground. But thank you, Phil. He doesn't deserve it, but thank you. We appreciate you, big man. Can I charge back? No, he'll pay it forward in 2065. Funny note about Celadon Earn, who's my cousin, and Strong Duranson. The Royals last year, since we're talking about baseball a little bit, they made it to the playoffs, which is very rare. We hadn't been to the playoffs in a decade. And I was able to get my friends a couple of playoff tickets for their birthday. And they promptly lost the game and had a terrible time there. So I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Okay. Oh, look at this. This is, listen, Aaron doesn't open up his wallet. Mr. Ron, his wallet's tighter than a snare drum. To get anything, not just one, but 5, is going to be celebrated. And also, I'm going to have to hear about this now for like the next week. I'm going to have to sit here and he's going to say like, oh, you know, I gifted 5 subs. And yeah, I know. I know, buddy. You know, that you gave out 8 Suikoden games, couldn't get one for Ron-san. How about you toss one my way? Okay, all right. Check your PayPal. Oh, I'm already hooked. I'm hooked. I am excited to watch the new baseball season. Yes, so I am a huge baseball fan, guys. Love it. And it's not even the game, which I also love, but it's the atmosphere. It's taking friends and having a beer, getting some hot dog and peanuts, hanging out, being a part of the crowd. And this year, my goal, no joke, my goal is to go to 8 to 10 games. And let's get off this main road over here. It's cool. It's a cool visual with like the train passing through, but we're gonna take a side road. The thing I'm most looking forward to though is I'm gonna take, it's a park maybe? Taking my friends to baseball games. Or is this a school maybe?
Did someone say use Prime? Did someone say use Prime?
We did. Thank you, brother. You have followed. Oh, cool. Little pre. Wow, what a park. Look at these guys playing baseball. I told you, it's baseball's in the air. We got this guy throwing the ball. He's chucking it off the... I mean, I used to do that too, though, but we used to use our roof. Remember that? We would throw the ball, we would throw a baseball up on our roof, and then we would like field it as it came down. Okay, let me cross over here really quick. I can't. Where the fuck am I at? So, this is like a bus for older people, geriatrics and the sort. I might be able to catch a ride. So I'm looking forward to taking a bunch of people to the baseball field. I want to take Connor to a game this year. I want to take Dot Decor and Moore to another game. I want to take Mr. Broad. I want to take, Ian, Paul, all my mates. All my mates, basically British people. Because the United Kingdom, they're good at many things, primarily being scumbags to America. So what? You lost a war 200 years ago. Get over it. Why did you have to cancel baseball from the Olympics, you dirtbags? It's unreal. So it's my never-ending mission to force British people to go to the game. And I make them just live through their sin of getting rid of the baseball Olympics. And then my main dream, and I'm not going to force it, but my main dream is that when the kid gets to be 5 or 6, I genuinely hope I can save up enough scratch to buy season tickets to a baseball team that we both like and go with them forever. That'd be awesome. However, I'm totally accepting the idea that they are not into baseball. I understand that I don't want to make them like it, but I hope that they do. My favorite team is the Swallows, the Yakult Swallows. They're a team out of Meiji Jingu. Babe Ruth played there, believe it or not, back in the 1930s. There was even talk, maybe it was the 20s. There was even talk about, it was the 20s, about sending the Bambino over to Japan for wartime kind of like peace talks. So Babe Ruth went on what they called a barnstorming tour, where he played at Meiji Jingu and taught or shared some of the baseball history with the Japanese who already loved the game. And I believe his name is Sawano. I could be wrong. That's my wake up alarm. I'm already awake, thank you. There's a pitcher, I think his name was Sawano. I could be wrong. I know it's with an S. And he's the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young winner. And he struck out the Babe. So there you go. That's basically what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully that comes true. Take the kids to the game, or kid. Have them enjoy it with Pops. Play some catch ball in the morning before I do my walk-in talks in 5 years. So yeah. Okay. Oh, Haruki Murakami also loves the Swallows? Damn, for real? He's based. He wrote some really great books, including Norwegian Wood. This is called Hori Awai Dori. Hori Awai Dori. Cool. And look at these little sakura trees that are lining this street. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Thank you guys for being here. I've noticed that you guys came in with a ton of support. Thank you very much early on. Hopefully we get, I think we got a lucky cherry blossom, guys. I see it. Dry land is not a myth. Pete, 1 to 10, with 10 being soaked. How wet are you at the moment? After seeing this sakura tree, like a 9, man. Sweat-wise, somewhere in the 2s. Just glad to have you around. Thank you. Royals looking good this year. Are you excited? Oh my God, yes. Very much. I think we're going to have the MVP this year. Look, even this kid's like checking it out. He's like, look, mama, there's a beautiful... He's like checking it. He knows. That kid's wise beyond his years. He's like, that's so fleeting. He's looking back at it like, damn. All right, let's take a look together, shall we? Look at that. That is a... Can you guys see it? I can't see what you see. It's a beautiful one. This one's like in perfect still. The leaves are nice and pink. It is a very nice sakura. This whole street, if the weather was perfect, would be lined with them. That's cool. Let's take a portrait shot of that. Beautiful. Ooh, not beautiful. Wait, that looks good. Let me try that again, but with my cool artiste vision. Yep, perfect. Okay. All right. Let's keep going, boys. Sorry, I had to take a picture. So yeah, oh, you know what? I knew it. See, that's crazy. This street over here is called Sakura Dori. This means it's called Sakura Street. So it was by design. Well, shit. Today we're on our way towards Kishine Park, and we've been to Kishine Park a few times on this stream, certainly. That dad is teaching the kid about flowers and stuff. I should have taken a note. And we're going to do a full tour today of the park. A full tour of the Kishine Park. I might spend a little time getting a swan boat, take you on a date. Also, if we are going to be using this platform for any sort of anger or frustration, look, I'm a positive guy. I'm a happy dude by nature. Look, this guy's taking a photo too. He knows it's fleeting. Yep, that's a great shot. I approve. But let's just get it out of our system right now, together. Shall we? Ludwig, kind of a jerk. Couldn't even make the time to say hello to his good friend Pete as he travels through Japan on a bike. I'm gonna remember that. Gonna remember that for a long time. I'm glad that the series is doing super well. Everyone's addicted to it like it's some sort of crack cocaine. And that they're all just, they need another hit of Ludwig and Reeves. I totally get it. It is very entertaining. But you fly halfway across the world into a very small island country. Can't even say hi to your bud? Okay. All right. I know that when you got your ass beat in Mario Party, you had some ill feelings, but all right. I'm going to hold on to this one. I'll find him in Chugoku. Is Pete doing his walking to get ready to be on the cycle? It's a little bit of that, like 5 or 6% that, but it's 95% that I want to get ready for fatherhood. Having a little bonus energy that is a very tiny shrine. Look at that. Wow. And you ring the bell, make your prayers, and then buy an Emerald Mountain coffee or a Sprite. Or you rent a car. Huh. Cool. I need a little hit of PD. I'll take 2. I don't know why they can't use paper maps. I think it's kind of cool. I think other than not seeing me, everything that they've done rule-wise has been really cool for content. I don't want them to use any maps or any kind of... I like that he asks people. I like the insanity of it. It's not about reaching the northern point, it's about the journey. So in that regard, I'm gonna give Lud a pass. What's this? Ooh. Ooh la la. Beautiful. Oh, I'm actually saving a lot of the VODs so I can watch them as like one big horror movie, right? Because the situations they've got themselves in has been hilarious. So I want to see it all play out in like one just dramatic, awful scenario. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't know why this is broken, so I'm going to read it for you. Oh, wait.
Is this practice for Cyclothon 4?
No, it's practice for Fatherhood 1. I'm trying to, there's that little kid with his flowers still. It's so cute. I found that I am happiest at around 73 kilograms. I've always felt that this must be Mitaka Station. Whoa, we got people. So 73 kilograms gives me a lot of energy. It makes me feel, I fit well in my clothes that I like. I feel active, I feel ganky. I also feel like I have more energy. And anything beyond that, generally speaking, I feel a little gunky. And Japan is a cheat code. You walk around here, even you walk the same streets all the time. I never get tired of it. I love it. I love it so much. I love that you can be 1 second, you can be on a busy road with construction, dogs, cats, transit, buses, trains, cars, bikes, and you go one street over and suddenly it's just serene and quiet. And it gets suddenly, oh, that dog was so cute. Comfortable. And it's only gonna get better and better as we upgrade our quality of camera.
Oh, hey, yo, Pete.
Good morning, Grandmaster. How you doing, man? And for those of you just tuning in today, it's gonna be a wonderful day. We've got 2 streams planned. The first one is currently in progress, the Walk and Talk episode 13. This time it's personal. And number 2, after oh, look at that. I just want to go get it. There's a sriracha vending machine across the street. Enhance. There it is. Right there. Just give that to me. Colonel, I found a sriracha machine out here in the middle of nowhere. Snake, that's no ordinary okay, wait, I got a message. What's up, Lord of Leisure? How you doing, boss? I already have. I'm still on I bought a bottle on my test Walk and Talk like a month ago, and I have about that much left. I already have it. So one of the things that I scran on is Caesar's, and this was one of Connor's ideas. I give him credit, unlike the fucking Daps famous hood joint. He told me if you get like a Caesar salad, you mix it with some sriracha, and it's the flavor profile, just bam. So I've been really digging that. It's a great healthy cheat code. I love, in fact, dieting for me is always easier when you introduce spices and peppers. it's just, it makes everything so much better.
Hot sauce vending machines. Japan does have a vending machine for everything. It's not a meme.
No, it's real, brother. It's real and it's spectacular. We love it. Just like we love this little walk we're on. And if you are having trouble with some dieting, I recommend because look, when I worked as a teacher, I sat next to this guy, Maurice, and one second.
Females call me Little Scissor, 'cause I got crazy bread and low quality meat.
Well, I don't even have a follow-up. So that's got to be a grandmaster. I don't even need to look. That sounds like a grandmaster joke. So the caloric deficit, right? And when I worked as a teacher, there was this guy I sat next to, Maurice, who was from Chicago, and every morning, he would get a chicken breast from the convenience store, and they're good. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, I don't think that's real chicken, but that's neither here nor there. He would open that because I sat right next to him, and the problem with the chicken breast was it just smells unappetizing. Taste is fine, but the smell is not the best. And he would drench that thing in ranch or Caesar or something like that. And then he would eat it. Sometimes he'd have two. So every morning for 5 years, I smelled that chicken. And it was right in my face. And eventually, after
Ground quakes.
oops, sorry about that, buddy. That was kind of loud there. Eventually, I was saying to him, brother, you got to eat that somewhere else. You're leaving it out too. You'll open it right before the morning meeting and it'll just smell in my face for 30 minutes and I can't deal with this. He was like, my bad, man. I got that. That was my bad. And I was like, thank you so much. So now when I eat it, it's like the smell brings me back to teaching. So the only way I can get through it is this. I have to go through all these steps. But the thing is if you don't have that disability, dunk that thing in some hot sauce, get your favorite sriracha, and those chickens become a cheat code. All right. James, hey Pete, how you doing? I'll be in Japan in May for the first time to see the Sanja Matsuri. Been watching all your walk and talks. Have a good one today, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Pete, do you enjoy the slurping of noodles? How funny that my friend should ask, because you know firsthand that I would message you from the school complaining.
What's the second stream that you're doing later?
Second stream later is a little mixed bag of sponsored stream plus gaming. We're going to be doing Assassin's Creed Shadow, so I can fully immerse myself in a foreign, faraway country called Japan. And I can give you guys the lowdown on how accurate it is. The other one is maybe some Mohongos Bungos. Maybe we do some wilds together as a streamer. Maybe we play, what was the one I wanted to try? Peggle, but with roguelike. Some other games here and there. I did play Ghost of Tsushima. I beat it on stream. We did the whole damn thing in Kurosawa mode, nearly. And it was awesome. Do you miss America? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Peglin, that's the one. It was Peglin. Not at all, dude. I hated living there. I liked certain aspects of it, of course, but that is just not for me. There's very little about America and this was back in 2008 that I made my decision to get out. It's just, I don't really like the car culture. I don't like the housing culture. I don't like the city structures. I don't like how I worked in retail for about 10 years. Retail or waiting tables. You know, when you have your I feel like when you're young, this is my opinion. I don't know if it's right. When you're young, you have you're your most altruistic, you're most open-minded. You try to give the benefit of the doubt to everybody before life's true hardships ruin your days and things like that. I totally understand that. But what I found was everybody treated me like, not everybody, that's not true. I had some really great customers and people I met. But by and large, a lot of the customers that I served just treated me like garbage. And it was horrible. And I never felt like I was making any progress or I felt like a community or any of these things for me where I was living. That's my experiences anecdotally. And even the really nice ones and the cool ones did not make up for the endless bad ones. And so I went to Japan in like 2003 or 4, and I thought, shit, everyone's really nice here. Even if they're fake and lying to my face, I like this a lot more. And I like the design and the culture, and things like that. So I decided to make the switch. That's how I felt. So I have no desire, literally zero, of returning. And what's up, Nahive? Appreciate you, boss. And I know that there are good pockets, there are good communities, there are great people. But for living there, look, I only got one life. I want to wake up every day and be excited about the place that I'm living because I have some control over that. Can't really help my job sometimes or, you know, what I do with my time completely. Now I do, but like before, but I can wake up and go to bed in a place that I enjoy. I like what you said before about how Japan was more your biome than the US. Yeah, I've said this like, because I get asked this a lot, and I'm not really a Japan content creator. I just happen to live here and just like it. But for me, it's all about what stresses you're good at dealing with. And I was very poorly equipped at dealing with the stress of living in America, but I'm very well equipped to deal with the stress of living in Japan, except for the slurping of noodles, which I fucking hate. I sat across from a Japanese teacher who got like cup noodle like 3 times a week, sometimes twice a day, and he would just slurp the shit out of that just constantly. That drove me insane. But it's also culturally polite to do that. So that's my L. Hey Pete, since we're on the topic of Japan, do you know how to move there if you don't have a degree? Oh, it's gonna be a little harder. Japan is a country that is very, very, very regimented, and it's like, hey, can you prove to us that you can jump through these hoops? You can, then we'll take it. And having a degree is a really nice thing to show them. It's not impossible, but you're gonna have to really seek out the opportunities yourself and have a skill set that is very desirable. The ones I've heard about the most are engineering or some sort of banking or finance or, you know. Kawaii, sumimasen. That kind of stuff. So you might be able to sneak in without having to worry too much. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I live in Japan, but I don't know genuinely too much about it. I'm like a whoops, oh, I got you, tricked you.
Do you think you would still live in Japan if still had your teaching job or average Japanese business job?
Yeah, I do. Big time. Whoa.
It's the check.
Shit. Thank you. What's up, Rekka? Whoa, the big 1,000 bits. The thing that I don't think comes across very well in my Trash Taste and Chris videos is I liked teaching. People in expats in Japan, like it's an easy thing to punch down on. You know, sometimes it's labeled as something embarrassing, like, oh, I'm an English teacher, I don't even want to tell you. And it's true. You start on the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak, of income. And it can be very frustrating to try to climb your way out of that. And people will mock you and they'll say, you're not even a teacher, you're just a clown, or you're just a dancer or for kids, or you don't have any skill set, you're wasting your years of experience. I disagree with that. I enjoyed teaching very much. I found it very fulfilling. I did not like Japanese bureaucracy. And the kids that I taught, when I could reach them and actually have those successes, it really felt like a major victory. When I retired, I had just set up a situation where I was being offered a lifetime contract at this school. And my wife and I were discussing it, and this is very rare in Japan, to work at a private school with a bonus, with a lifetime contract, health insurance, pension. Each year my wage would go up. I could do this for the next 20 years and retire and have I could raise a family on it and all these things. And I said, I could do that. I could be a teacher. I could be an educator, professor, or I could be a Twitch streamer.
Good morning, Pete.
When I came home the next day, well, the divorce papers were on the table. No, I'm kidding. She was very apprehensive about that idea, but I convinced her to believe in me. I think the problem that I had with teaching ultimately was it was just too restrictive for me I had an opportunity to pursue something creatively that I've always wanted to do, or be connected to the arts or something like that. And I would have never been able to live with myself if I didn't pursue it fully and embrace that. So I decided to take it. It was a very selfish thing, but I think it's worked out more than we could ever imagine. So Yuki's happy, I'm happy. Hopefully the viewers are happy. So it was a big risk though. So no, yes, I would have stayed in Japan regardless. I would have been teaching with my buddy Dr. Corn Moore right now. I'd be getting into work. About an hour ago, I might be in a class right now teaching. It's 9 o'clock, we have our 8 o'clock meetings. So I'd be halfway through my first period lesson. So yeah, I appreciate you guys saying, I'm actually furious. It is crazy. The thing that's kind of crazy to look back on to me is that I did teaching for 10 years. That's a really long time. So a decade of instruction and pedagogy and starting at really bad, it's not so dissimilar from streaming, I suppose. I think streaming's been a lot more engaging because once you get into a routine of teaching, you can you understand all of its different aspects. But man, was it a big challenge for 10 years. Is it rude to ask what your salary would have been? I'm curious as to what a private school teacher in Japan makes. I would say, let me think. I think it was 3.3 million was the base. And then I also had about a 1 million yen bonus. On December, I had 2 extra months of pay. And then in the summer, you get an additional month of pay. So it would have been about, I would say somewhere in the $35,000 a year, which is, you might think that's peanuts, but for me, it was enough. I was very satisfied. I could still go out with my friends. I could still afford all of my opportunities. I could still live. I could take care of my family. And I think that people sometimes, they look at that and they think that's just impossible. It was very livable. I mean, mate, I did 5 years at like less than 3 million. Like when I was working for Interac. I pretty much do wear the same clothes and eat the same food and enjoy the same things. I can take more taxis now so I can stay out later. I can be more free with my time, but I don't think it was a money. In fact, the last 5 years I was teaching, I felt like, holy shit, I made it. I got out of this mire of teaching for pennies and had enough where I could live and take care. And like I was making more money than my wife, and my wife works very hard. So it's kind of a mixed bag. I think sometimes we get, I should say, I've noticed that maybe if I was younger, my penchant for wanting to have more would kind of cloud my judgment of how thankful I would normally have been for the opportunities given to me. Can't speak for you guys though. But I can tell you that my friend Chris, who, not Broad, but Dot, he works at the same school. He has a lifetime contract. He was able to finance a house. He's very thankful for that opportunity. So yeah, it's I think I would have stayed. I would have stayed. This is Kashida Koen. So let's see, from where I was walking, we've walked about 5 kilometers today. Is it still a livable wage with overseas tax? One thing to note is there is an exclusion amount. If you make less than $100,000 a year, you don't have to pay an additional tax in America. If you make more than that, you do. That's not the problem I'm having. The problem I'm having is I incorrectly filed my taxes for the better part of 7 years. And I didn't break any laws and I didn't do anything maliciously. But in order to correct that mistake, I've had to hire a very expensive team of experts to make sure that I can. And the other thing is called an F-bar, which America requires if at any time you have more than $10,000 in savings, which isn't a lot, they need to be notified of it because that is eligible to be taxed. And I totally screwed those ones up. So once I switched full-time to Twitch and to all of these other opportunities, I noticed that I had a lot of different revenue streams that were very complicated for me to file. So, it's small stuff. It could be like donation from a PayPal or a Streamlabs t-shirt sales, or I donated to the Immune Deficiency Foundation, or I had a sponsorship for a game, or I did NHK School Japan and I had teaching. I just totally fucked up. I mean, again, nothing illegal, but I felt, okay, if I'm really going to take this seriously and I want to make sure that I do everything right, I should contact both the IRS and my tax guy in Japan and double check. And then they were like, oh yeah, you did this wrong because you didn't declare certain post-tax I don't know, man, it's so confusing. So I said, was that bad? And they go, no, but we might penalize you for a tax fee. So I said, oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to hire this company to make sure that I'm good. And that was the one that cost me bajillions of dollars. The good news is I am no longer having to pay a penalty. The bad news is that this company I hired was ludicrously expensive. So yes, to answer your question, you do not need to worry about overseas tax although you do need to file them still. And your F-bar is the big curious one. Because $10,000 in a bank account is not that much money. It was for me for a decade, but not if you have a full-time teaching job. Okay, there's your tax talk for today. Now, this place does have a notoriously spotty connection. So if we get disconnected, my apologies. Look at this. Beautiful. Wow.
Here's some money.
Oh, how did somebody even donate? I think the link's down, but whoever...
IRS, F-bar, F-U.
Now, that was incredibly based. F-bar, yeah. Tell them about Paul Allen's F-U. Oh, it's great. Serenity now, insanity later. Donates for the charity. I don't know if that link's still active. I need to figure that out. Thank you. All right, guys, look at this. You could go all the way to Kyoto and not get some views like this. Inokashira Koen's a very beautiful place, and I think this is single-handedly one of the reasons that Kichijoji is considered to be one of the premier places to set up shop, and the land value is extremely high. It also has two different train lines. You have the Chuo line, which goes from the mountains to the west all the way to Tokyo Station, and it goes through Kichijoji on the express. And you have the Inokashira line, which starts in Shibuya and ends in Kichijoji, or vice versa. So you can, well, that's cool. You can go to Shibuya one way. Look at this. Cool. Huh. I think this is to Zanarkand. I think I did this in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Rebirth. Sweet. How difficult is it to find English-speaking doctors or specialists in Japan? It can be a challenge, my friend. No doubt about it. However, nothing you can't overcome without a little elbow grease. All right, I gotta do some little... let's pause this. It's time for us to charge our stuff, guys. But let's take our first little mini break today, shall we? I think what's going to happen though is that this might tip over. Okay. It's not a strong wind, so I think we should be all right. But if it falls, it falls. You got to admit, getting a chance to take a midday break at 9:16 in the morning, hanging out with the team, this is pretty impressive, huh? Truly, I can say that I am lucky to be living at this particular point of my life. Have you tried following the river towards Kugayama? It's a really nice walk with the sakura trees. Yeah, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. You know, I've only lived here 14 years, so I'm still learning the back roads. You know, that's one of the things that I wish I could go to elementary school with my kid, not to teach, but to learn at the same pace. Yeah, that is what it's like to be retired without the being filmed part. Huh. I mean, it is really nice. Wow, lots of ducks coming in, flying around. I should probably speak more Japanese. You know what it is though? If you watch, like what I noticed on these Ludwig videos with Michael, is he's getting an opportunity to use his Japanese. And I know that you're thinking, bruh, you live in Japan. If I hear one more lame ass excuse from you, I'm gonna fucking throw this phone in the river. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that's true. But I really don't have as much opportunity. Brother, you're married to a Japanese woman.
Peaceful.
Thank you. Let's change the subject. This is very peaceful. Let's not cloud our mind with negative thoughts. I spent all my skill points in other trees. Language wasn't one of them. Lud's Otani hat is OP for starting conversations. I think he learned that from me. He knows when I wear my Doraemon or my Parappa sweater. You give them something to key in on, and Japanese people are very kind, very omotenashi, which means hospitality. So they'll do whatever they can to help. It's incredible. You should speak English. ありがとうございます。できますね。頑張ります。All right. I'm not convinced Pete will ever admit to speaking Japanese at any level of competence. Well, that's the trick. Competence being the key word there. This is awesome. What a nice little park. All right. Oos! Break's over. Break's over, boys. Hope you, while I set up though, here you go. Oh, sorry, duck. I didn't mean to scare you. While I'm setting up, I'll give you guys this view. Right there. Pete, I'm going to Japan and I missed it. What would you say helped you learn? I don't think I learned yet. I'm sorry, mate. I'm not your go-to source for Japanese. I'm a failure. Welcome to this crazy time. This would be the dream though, guys, is that we start our day with the walk and talks in the morning. And then I get to go home later and just knock out the stream for the evening. The trick is that when I'm at home playing with you, games with you guys, I end up having way too much fun. No cap, no bullshit. That's the truth. I have so much fun that I always fuck up this one simple thing. I stay up all the way until 5 a.m. playing games with you guys. I'm not exclusively blaming you. I'm just saying that's what happens, you know? We just have too much fun together. I think this one sucks. Let me try a different one. Yeah. Let's take this one out. Where did I put it? Right here. But the idea would be do this until, the walk is done or whatever, and then get to hang out at at night. Maybe start at like 5, finish around 11. Okay. Break's over, buddies. Here we are, outside of Kichijoji Park. It's 9:22 in the morning, and if you look carefully, you'll see one of nature's most disgusting creatures. Let's zoom in a little further. Just in front of that foliage, it makes its crude appearance. And then back to the shadows. This creature, known for... Oh, shit, close the window. Okay. And then I just gotta plug this bitch in right here. Bang! 56% on the camera that, don't answer me yet. I'm just gonna wait. I wanna know what Jenny is using. There's no way that's the action cam. It just can't be. It looks too good. Oh, she dropped her t-shirt. Okay.
David Attenborough went to church. He wished to observe the predators up close in their natural habitat.
Oh, don't bring that in here. You're gonna get me canceled with your talks. She uses the S25. Okay, so I'm using the S24 because I couldn't wait 5 days to get the new one. So, okay, that means that this phone and that one are not terribly different. So I thought it looked similar to mine. So maybe this is the good phone to use. Oh, hey, it's right here, look.
Ground quakes.
I wonder if we can use this, what time it opens.
The ground quakes.
Hey, what's up, James? Do you guys want to go on a swan boat today? I kind of do. Wow, it's a beautiful wedding. Very handsome. It's a wedding party. 9:30 it opens, so in 5 minutes. So wait, let's see. There's the swan boats, or the pedal boats, or the row boats. I think, which one do we want? The swan boat might be harder to see out of than the pedal boat. The rowboat? I guess we'll take a look when it opens. Cool. Pete, I'm having an awful week. Can you tell me a good joke? Yes, sir. There you go. Whoa, sorry. 1 second. Sorry, mate. How you doing?
I can't believe I ran into you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I had no idea you were here.
Yeah, no. I'm just chilling, just walking around. I'm streaming right now, so sorry about that. Yeah, but no, I'm just walking around. I might go on the swan boat here and take them on a little pedaling. Yeah.
Literally my first full day in Japan.
No way.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Studying
Japan.
abroad,
Okay.
going to Sophia University.
Oh, it's a great school.
Dude, I can't believe it. Wow. I've like been seeing your content for a couple months now, so I'm like.
I'm terribly sorry. It gets better, I swear. So you're studying here. What are you studying?
Just like some humanities courses. Just
You're just like, I get to go to Japan through
Exactly.
Sophia. I understand.
Exactly. Literally just that, but yeah.
Which year are you in now? Sophomore?
Yeah, so in college, yeah, I'm in sophomore year.
Yeah, that's when we usually get to take our trips. Where are you coming in from?
Pennsylvania.
Nice, man. Well, I hope that you have a great trip.
Dude, thanks so much.
It's all going to go uphill now that you've met me. Like, that's about as bad as it gets. It goes way up.
All right, man.
Hey, take care and good luck at Sophia. Yeah. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome, dude. And I was making a joke at showing my face for a second there, and then I got jump scared. So I was like, I'll show you a joke. And then there's me. And then he recognized me from that. That was awesome. All right, I think we're taking the Swan boat.あと2分です。あと2分。Alright. They say never to meet your hero. So glad that the sniper didn't meet Rob CD and can meet Pete instead. Exactly. I knew that joke was coming. But Rob CD is a great streamer, so he is my hero. They are hard to pedal alone? Oh, well, we're about to find out. I'll ask them their advice for a single person. The Inokashira Boathouse. Huh. All right, hold on a second, guys. I think I only have $100 bill, guys. Okay, let me see here. So it's for 30 minutes, it costs about $8. Well, it's 800 yen, so it's like $5 or $6. And then any 30 minutes that you exceed is another 800 yen. Oh wait, it says it's capable of 2 adults or 3 young people. I think you can single. Oh, it's capable of 2 13-year-olds or 2 adults and 1 child under 9. Or just 1 beefy boy. Oh, there's your ticket vendor. I guess my question is can the Swan boat hold 2,229 people? Please take Ichiman in. I think that could be a problem, boys. Oh, it looks like it's okay. Pete, can you ask if Ticket Lady... No, I'm not going to ask. I am not going to ask for you. This is going to be awesome. I've never got to do one of these, but I've always passed it. We almost got to do one on one of the walk and talks, but we were just too slow. What's up, Cracker Jacks? 31 months, brother. That went by really fast. What's the holdup? So everyone, see right here, you got to buy a ticket from the machine, and then once you get that, you go in and they give you the boat. It's no rush, man. We're here literally right as it opens. We should be a little bit more patient. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't take Ichiman. Maybe I can go get change. It only takes 1 and 2,000 yen. I've never even seen a 2,000 yen bill outside of like a meme joke. Can this vending machine take, it can't take $100. How could I be so foolish? すいません。ごめんなさい。スワンボート、1万円了解できますか？It's like a machine, 1万円できないです。
ボートの方の係の方に。
あそこですか？Oh, okay, どうも。Oops, should have stayed in line. Yeah, the 2,000 yen bill has a Genji Monogakari on it. The book of Genji on it. Monogakari. I didn't see the change machine. Whoops. Monogatari, thank you, I'm an idiot. Oh, it says 5,000 yen an Ichiman bill can be. I see it now. I panicked. So as you can see right here, it says 1,000, 2,000, but then it says 5,000, 1,000 yen, yogai, dekimasu, something, something. Okay, that was unappealing. Let me try the other way. You just gotta spin the bill around. Actually, I'm not even sure. Oh, it's talk to the staff. That's what it said. Whoa. すいません。ごめんなさいね。両替お願いします。1万円で。はい。どうも、すいません。Trade one bill, get 10 back. It's the art of the deal. Oh, I lost my space again. Fooled him again. One of paper, get 10 back. What if it took us so long to get a ticket that by the time we got here, it was like, sorry, we're closed. One of paper equals 4 of coin. Yep, Steve Burrell. Okay. Oh, if they're sold out of boats, I'll never forgive myself for being so stupid. Well, the last time we tried to do it was in some faraway park, and we got like right to the gate as it's cut off. We were like literally 2 minutes too late. All right, boys, here it is. The moment we've been waiting for. Swan boat special. Going on a date with my friends. Sui! Sorry, Pete, it took so long. We have no swan boats anymore. I actually prefer the rowboat. Okay, maybe I don't prefer the rowboats. Those look absolutely fucking terrifying. Can you fall in? No. That's the rowboat. Okay, I don't want that one. Maybe I'll wait here. It says swan. Whoa. Swan. Whoa. すごい楽しみ。自分でできますか？
大丈夫ですよ。
OK。
トイレまだやってる。
わあ、ちょっと怖いね。少々お待ちください。いやいやいや。左、右、どっちでもいい？ OK。
携帯落ちないようにね。
あ、はい。
この時間にここに。
OK。ありがとうございます。Alright, guys, hold on a minute. Give me a sec. Wait. I'm not ready for this action-packed journey. Okay. How the fuck do I... I do not want to lose my, I refuse to lose my Keitai because of a swan boat incident. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. If you guys, do you know how to swim even? Okay, that should do it. Right like that. Ugh. Okay.
Good morning, Peter's chat.
Why can't you guys sit still for 1 second? Huh?
Premier win.
What are you guys even doing? Okay, I think all I gotta do now is start pedaling my ass off. Wait, how do you turn this damn... Okay. I think I'm just turning towards the staff or all the people. Okay, we're turning now. We're pivoting. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. What's your guys's view? God damn it, Leroy. Okay. Okay. All right. How's that looking? Now give me a space. Okay. Cyclothon preview. Now here, I got a little something special for you guys. Don't say I never did nothing for you. This is so sick. Oh, my legs. Can we go into the Blossom? Sure. Let me change the song though, just for you guys, okay? Okay, hold on a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't brake. I have to wait. I think this seems dangerous. That's so cute. She's eating her lunch. I think it's focusing on this thing. Ah, God damn it. Give me that. Ow, fucker. Or it's the metal. Okay. That sound you're hearing isn't even the it's not even the boat. It's me without daps for 10 minutes. Let's pivot. I did not hit them. I did not. Hopefully they're not tipping over. Okay, wait. Hey, thanks for joining me out here this morning. It's got a lot on my mind, and I was thinking about, whoo, shit. I'm bringing you guys in for the good shot, okay? There it is. Uh-oh. Okay. What a shot. Okay. I think this is everything I've ever wanted a swan boat ride to be, except my wife and child or like date is not with me. I can't see the best angle. Do you guys think that one? Or a little bit like I'm the duck to our side. All right, I gotta pick up the pace. Hold on a minute. If that means the boat's leaking because of my back. Okay, wait, let me find another happy song. The swan haunts you. Okay, let me find a happy one, okay? This one's from my buddy Alex. All right, we're gonna pivot. Everyone hold on to your butts. Oh. Okay. This is the best. I'm glad we could do this, guys. I love seeing all these young kids out here on the boats today, just hanging out. Although, let's see what I'm saying. I had to dodge a group. Oh. People are waving at us, guys. I think they saw the camera. $163 heart. Okay. I think that's an apartment in front of us. This is awesome. Oh man, this is fantastic. Thank you guys for joining me today. Another walk and talk special.
See everybody just chilling. Oh, I made that guy walk away on accident.
Oh shoot, we're, uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention.
Right near the underbrush.
All right. So, okay. This park famously known. Here, let me find let's find our life song. Oh, we're just drifting this way. Okay. This song, or this lake, famously notable that you take your dates out here to break up with them. You get on the boats and you walk out to the middle, you row out here, and it's all Jover. Now, I'm not saying I'm breaking up with you. The subscribers are safe. It's too beautiful of a day this time to break up. You guys are spared. Well, I don't understand it, right? Because you break up, and then you have to still paddle back. This is also what happens with a lot of couples when they go to Disneyland. They find out. A lot of couples go to Disneyland and then they end up breaking up later because you're waiting in line all those hours and you have nothing to talk about. So they realize, oh, Toshikani, we're not a good fit for each other. Duck. Okay. Hit him with that code word. There we go. How much more time we got? We've still got about 10 minutes in the boat. This is the best, huh, guys? You guys are getting a full-on adventure today in the morning of Kichijoji Park, Inokashira Koen. I woke my ass up at 4:30 in the morning today, committed to the cause of bringing you guys some good ass content. It's a beautiful day. We're just going to be chilling for a bit. My legs are in severe fire pain. Oh, I gotta turn. Oh. Uh-oh. There's another. Konnichiwa. There's another boat blocking my egress right now. Okay. Ah, that's great. All right, boys. I'm gonna bring her back to dock now. I think we got a good feeling of this bird's capabilities. Tanoshikatta. I see skies are blue, red roses too, swans in the lake with PremierTwo, and I say to myself, what a wonderful world. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. You know what? Just for this part will be probably muted, not even probably. Jesus Christ, mate.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, in the sky, also on the faces of swans going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how we do. They're really saying, I watch them grow. They're like much more than I ever knew. What a wonderful.
Welcome to 106.9 Forehead FM, bringing you the in sounds from way out
That was Louis Armstrong with What a Wonderful World. And what a wonderful world it is as we bring our ship back to the dock. And I say to myself, great chat. Oh. All right. The colors of the rainbow, so beauty inside.
All right, let's see how to do this.
I don't know how to. Okay. Okay, I see it now. This is kind of complicated. See my sin. ありがとうございます。おー、すごい楽しかった。はあ、少々お待ちください。Alright, guys, don't drop yourself, okay? Just stay here for 1 minute. Oop. はい、どうも、失礼します。Oh, my back. ありがとうございます。はあ、oh. Okay, hold on a second, boys. Oh, boy. Oh. The colors of the rainbow. Oh, すいません。How do you do? I love you. Okay. Actually, let's go get a coffee. Yeah, see how good these mics are. I'll be right back. The colors of the... Oh! Oh, man, that hurt. あ、いった。やれやれ。すごいじゃね。ああ。おお。すいません。あ、たたたたたたたたたたた。ああ。I did just leave you. This is a Japan bonus. Okay. Yoisho. I think this gives it. Okay, let's open up chat. What did I miss? How are you guys doing? Okay. All right. Kanpai. Thank you guys for being here. That was perfect vibes. Persona music plus Swan Boat plus you guys. Ultima vibes. That was awesome. I'd never been in a Swan Boat before. I'm trying to think. I think I did one once, but I'm confused.
Ground quakes.
Oh shit, thank you, brother. That might have been a video game. You know how it is. But that was awesome. Swan Boat, Under the Sakura, 1 of 1, bucket list, check. That was great. I missed, I guess, 20 gifted subs. Thank you. I felt like our social link did level up there. I've now harnessed a new level of your persona. So thank you, guys.
Slam date Pete, the effort has earned you the special ending. And when you arrive home, you'll find us all in your room wearing cute cat outfits.
Actually, I had all the wrong answers, so you guys were not impressed by that Swan Boat. So tough break for me. I'd rather not have that. So, okay. And just think, there's still a whole nother stream later tonight, guys. I'm gonna take a nap when I get home. I'm gonna take a bath or something, a nap. And then tonight we're playing Assassin's Creed. See how close it mimics this experience. Tonight is not the Tungsten collab. That'll be tomorrow, I reckon. I don't have all the details yet of when, but that was awesome. Hey, thank you for using your PremierTwo Prime here on Crash. You know, it's a Thursday, I think, today. Packed right now, guys. This park is popping even at this hour. It's crazy. Hey, thank you very much, D. I appreciate that. Man, that was fun. All right, guys. But this is not a sit down and just be whimsical. It's a walk and talk. But I am sweating. What a shot. You know, this camera, I think, really is great for when you can set up when you can just stop moving and set it up on static locations. Chris likes to have it pointed towards us. I quite like these kind of, because the mics, I think, do a really good job of picking up the audio still. So I like kind of these cinematic shots, which is weird because normally I would say, I would say that Chris is more of a cinematic person, but he likes framing us in the frame, where I like seeing the whole thing. That was really cool, guys. I'm glad we did that. That was really cool. Definitely got to take the kiddo on that one too. That's definite. Okay. This is just like when Captain America, he just sits at the park and he realizes, like, you know, it's all over. And you guys are coming up to me and you're like, thank you for your streaming service. And I go, I've led a good life. Thank you. That's how I feel. Okay. I do have to use the bathroom as well. So we're going to hit the privacy screen. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I see skies are blue. I've barely worked out today. That's crazy. I disagree. I totally disagree. I think around 3 or 4 hours is the optimal time for a walk and talk. It doesn't always have to be 20 kilometers a day, does it? We can just vibe. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good one, Big Phil. Have a good one. That was me going. I don't know why I did that sound. All right. Oh. Okay. The colors of the rainbow. That's just me doing that sound. All right, guys, I'll see you in just a minute. I'm going to go throw this away. Today we had the golden drip. I think King Henry V died of that or something, but golden drip. Georgia coffee. Established in 1975. Yum. Don't forget the mic. It's on my lapel. What do you mean, don't forget the mic? Yeah, I'm wearing it. Do you mean don't forget the bag? Boss is my favorite coffee, yeah. Okay. Oh, to turn it off. Yeah, of course. I'm not going to let you guys hear my golden drip for free. All right, I'll be right back, dudes. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we can just do the bathroom song from here. Let me try. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. How we living? Okay, let me see if this is working. Hold on a minute. Oh. Okay, let's see. We back? We back? We good? Hello? Testing? Okay, we good. There was no place to throw away my trash, which was disappointing because I found that's where I bought the coffee right here, but there's no can receptacle. Now I could have been a bad boy. What you gonna do? By leaving your cans in the bathroom. But I did not. Took it with me. Such a nice day. Wow, it's beautiful. I see lots of vending machines, but this is one of a lot of people complain about Japan. They say there's never any trash cans. There's no place to put your garbage when you're done with it. By the way, we did that, guys. That was us. We enjoyed the entire experience, vibing out, hanging out, along with all the other swans. A beautiful Thursday with all of those people just having a life moment. That was us. I'd say the sakura, I can't tell if they're nearly done or not yet in bloom. We had some inclement weather that may have, we might have missed the sakura season. I see 14 vending machines. And I see gachapons. I see vending machines for ice cream, for bo'owas, for every sort of coffee on the planet. I can get pancakes. I can get, panchan. I can get some sort of Jaws swimsuit crazy shit, but I can't throw away my can? It's crazy. Oh, it's this weekend. Okay. So the sakura is this weekend. Ah. Oh, I think they were talking about the hanami, saying it's not yet in season, so they're disappointed. That's cute. That was a Yochian class, which is like a daycare. And they're chilling, doing their, does it say, yeah, resume workout. Hell yeah, resume that workout. Pete, is your walk and talk going to be a long one today? Hell no, I'm tired, man. You kidding me? My grundle's a total swamp. I'm like the Dagobah down there from that fucking swan boat. I feel uncomfortable. It's a total jumbled mess. Hell no. I'm gonna get in, get out. I figured some exercise is better than nothing. Dagobah it is. Swamp ass you must have. Yeah, that was hard work. And we still have another stream tonight. We're gonna be playing Assassin's Creed. It's a sponsored stream, plus some other games like Monster Hunter Wilds or Peglin or some other games I'm just thinking about. Today and tomorrow are going to be the 2 hottest days of the week. It's going to be a high of 23 degrees Celsius today, which is like 70. And tomorrow it gets all the way up to 28, which is like 80. And then we drop back down to the teens, 12, 13, 14 for the rest of the week. What time am I playing AC Shadows? I'm thinking around 7 p.m. JST or 8. Basically like 9 or 10 hours from now. I don't know yet. I'm really excited because tomorrow baseball starts, so I can start watching the games. But mainly, we got a double stream today. I've really enjoyed Inokashida today. We got to walk from like about 5 or 6 kilometers away from here. Arrived, got on the swan boats, saw some cool life and some nature. This is my first time streaming it, yeah. Oh, it's 65 now. It's a high of 23 today. Pete, I've been struggling recently, feeling productive and lonely. Your streams always make me laugh. Well, good, good. Hopefully you can find this as a conduit to some positive. That kid's, he might need a conduit to maybe a sugary snack of some sort. But hopefully this can lead you to some positive vibes. I was talking to Yuki this morning and she was like, why are you so loud this morning? And I said, what are you talking about? Because as soon as she woke up, she was like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't look at me. And I said, okay, honey, calm down. And then when we became like, I was leaving for work, she was like, how can you be so loud and so excited? And I said, it's a choice. Strider. I was like, I want to be in a good mood, so I'm manifesting it. And then she was like, oh. Also, fun fact, I went to high school with Bobby Witt Jr. That's so sick. I'm going to tell you right now, he's way younger than me. He's like 23 or something like that. It's crazy that Kansas City has like an MVP talent. Someday he's going to be like, I'm interested in Japan, because every guy goes through that around mid to late 20s into their 30s. And then he'll end up following me back on Twitter. I swear, it's not a copium. It's true, it's real, I believe it. What's up, Slightly Artistic? How you doing, boss? Welcome. That's not crazy, it's real, it's gonna happen. He's gonna see content and be like, oh, that guy follows me? I'll follow him back, that's so sick. I do follow Slit on Twitter because he changed his name to Bobby Witt Jr. and I thought we were going to be friends. And then I found out that it was not. And I was like, oh shit, I can't just leave. Now it's too late. It's actually getting pretty warm, so that means I'm 100% canceling my walk and talk tomorrow. This is like a cool little park.
Got the swing set, you got the slide. I love how kids can sit like that, just sitting straight down on their feet. Oh, let's see if he goes for it. Gombare. Oh, すごいじゃん. Swing sets are full, slides, looks fun. Oh,
止めるところ。
cool. I don't even think that was like a fifth of Inokashira Park, but it was still enough.
Dot.
What's up, Get Mad, Stay Bad? How you doing, boss? Dot. Hope you're feeling good today. I'm having a great day. It's beautiful outside. Woke up very early and decided I was sitting there in my room. I was in bed actually, and I was talking to my friends on a group chat. And I said, I don't know, man. At what point do I decide to just, instead of keep trying to sleep, when do I decide to just get up and start doing something? And they were saying, now, just do it now. Get out of bed. So I said, all right. All right. What's up, Bunny Apocalypse? Thank you, buddy. Welcome to the party, pal. There are a lot of old people in Japan. Yes, there are. Kashira Koen. Where's the station? I think it's like back that way.
Walkie's Premier, yeah.
I'm gonna say
Walkie's Premier, yeah.
thank you, buddy. How you doing, dude? How you doing, Walkies Klubeck? Let's go this way, but walk on the street and see where it goes. I smell delicious curry. Something smells extraordinary, like the best kind of spicy Japanese curry that would just hit the spot. And I'm gonna absolutely not go for it. I'm gonna go to the convenience store after I'm done with my walk. I'm gonna pick up like a salad, and they have my favorite rice ball right now, which is, it's a saba, which is mackerel. It's like mackerel, miso, and some sort of rice wine in a rice ball. Oh man, it's so good. It's part of like their premium special flavors that they came out with recently. And if you're in Japan and you go to 7-Eleven, if we pass a 7-Eleven, I'll show you. It's godlike. My OBS has been crashing after the recent update. Have you had any issues? Yeah, I had some. And I'm hoping that, so it got so bad that I gave my stream key to Nathex and Ahmad, which is a terrible idea. But I need to make sure that when I'm live on the cyclothon, that we have a backup. I might have to give one to DG Medic too, which is a terrible idea. Because I need to have a way to go live in case things crash. Because I don't think my PC can survive for a week. Might give it to Mifu because it seems like he's never asleep. He might be the safest one to give it to, frankly. I think Nate says he will, but you know he won't. Oh, my knees. Okay. But we, yesterday, if you guys missed it, in fact, if you haven't been here in a couple days, or if this is like your first stream or something, like you haven't been here in a while, what a week we've had. Last Sunday, which was like 4 or 5 days ago, we did a awesome pub quiz night. That was over in Hibiya. It was a live show with full camera work and good sound and good vibes. That was awesome.
we chased that quiz, and that's going to be made into a YouTube video, although the VOD's very good. And then after that, hold on a second.
RIP the stream if you give more power to my food.
My foo waifu, he'll be cool. He's not gonna do anything wrong. I trust him implicitly. Absolutely, I trust him. We did the quiz show, which was awesome. Then we followed that with a Guilty Gear watch party of like losers finals and almost grand finals. And truthfully, that was epic. I really enjoyed that for the hour. Then we got to raid into the finals. It was a very competitive top 4 with 4 different characters, which is always something cool where you have a diverse meta. Then yesterday, it was like a dream come true. Konami finally sponsored the channel, and I hosted a Ginso Suikoden War Council, where I had 4 incredible content creators join the channel. And we talked about Ginso Suikoden, we gave battle tips to be experts, we talked about the lore implications, we talked about JRPGs and content creation, and I got to host it all, and it was genuinely fantastic. This is super cute, look at this. You have a bunch of people coming in for Hanami, which is cherry blossom viewing. Some people come here they're here very early, so they can reserve a spot for, I think it's called Ozakura, which is like drinking under the cherry blossoms. So a lot of people might be coming here for the entire week. This weekend it's probably going to be totally jammed. You get these huge tarps. It's like this guy's setting up super early. He's already got the lemon sour poured. He's got like some beers, some snacks. He's taking a rest under the tree. It's the little things in life, isn't it? It's the little things that you get to enjoy. And it's this thing that Japan does very uniquely that I know a lot of cultures have it, including America, but I find it very noticeable in this country. Is that depending on your surroundings, you adopt a totally different character. And when you would never act like certain ways outside of that setting. So, for example, like a salaryman, when he goes out drinking, oh, I just dropped my phone like an idiot. He can be way more relaxed and uncouth and silly and be honest, but when he's at work, there's a certain amount of decorum that's required. So when you get this cool situation with this guy, he, as a Japanese person, knows exactly the kind of feeling that is associated with Hanami, so he can engage in that freely and go, ugh, and lay down and under the sakura and just chill, which he would never do normally at a park if it wasn't like this. We got like an international party here, just chilling under the sakura, maybe a college group, international school. It looks so cool. They've got the swan boats that we got on, so we're circling back around to where we came from. Everybody just chilling, man. I wish I had friends. I want to have friends like that. I know that Alibaba had them 40 thieves, Sherazade had 1,000 tales. But master, you in luck, cuz up your sleeves, you got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now. You got some heavy ammunition in your camp. You got some punch, pizzazz, yahoo and how. Well, all you gotta do is rub that lamp and I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Life is your restaurant and I'm your maitre d'.
Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shah. Say what you wish, it's your true dish. Buy a little more baklava. Try some of column A, try all of column B. 'Cause I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. You ain't never had a friend like Pete. There you go. That's my karaoke go-to song. I would also choose Carmen Sandiego if it was available. If they had that, I would sing it rockapella. Ouch. Bee just landed on my forehead. So if I show up to the stream today and I have a big lump on my forehead, more than noticeable, the regular forehead, it'll be from that bee that just landed on me. The other night, I was out with some friends, this is a couple weeks ago, and it was the first, I had never had this happen really before. I had been sleeping irregular as usual, as you guys know that I do. And I had woken up at like 2 or 3 p.m. or something like that, and I went to the event, and we immediately started, it was like drinking time. And we were knocking them back, and then we went to another izakaya, we were knocking them back, and then there was a mistake on the order, and like 2 enormous mega highballs were ordered. Then we went to another izakaya, then we went to a bar until 4 or 5 or something like that. And we finally went to a karaoke. And for the first time, it was like 5 a.m. or 4:30 or something. I had no power left to sing because I'd basically woken up and just been like, brush my teeth, drinking time for this birthday party. So I started to sing my Aladdin song, and I got like a third of the way through, and I sat down and just went, nah, I'm too tired. And that was the first time that Father Time had really showed me that I'm not in control. And I thought, damn, it is inevitable. It does happen to everybody. Oh wait, how far is 900? I was going the wrong way this whole time? So wait, I was originally right?
Another nice day in Missouri. More pleasant temperatures than Idaho in March.
Oh.
Enjoy your morning walk.
Thanks. Well, now I'm pissed. I was right by it because the boathouse is 340 meters. Kichijoji Station, which is where I was going, is 910. Ah, damn it. That's like all the way to the boathouse, and I must have been like right at that station. Ah, shit. Yep, we'll go this way. A nice day in Missouri, eh? The show me state, show me 7, I'll show you 8. But yeah, the blood pumped and the limbs did not obey. I just kind of sat down on the couch thing and listened to everybody sing around me for like 4 hours. And I carried my sorry ass back home and was like, defeated. 910 meters is basically a kilometer, so I went definitely the way wrong way. Oh, further with this swampy stuck. Let me see if I can remove this underwear from my, okay, I tried. It's the best I could do. What's up, my 95 Cobras? How you doing, boss? Welcome to the Walk and Talk special, episode 13. Today we did some extracurricular activity. we jumped on a paddle boat, a swan boat to be specific. And I took you guys on a legendary journey. I'm feeling very good about the Royals. I think we're either going to win the Central or we're going to make it into the wild card. And I do think that Bobby Baseball is going to win MVP. Yeah, you know, there's an interesting comment, and they said, maybe if you didn't wear jeans and jeggings when it was clearly a shorts day. I have body dysmorphia, man. What can I say? I'm not happy about it. I didn't want to wear like, I don't want to wear sweaters and shit. I'm just weak like that. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's a deeply rooted psychological issue that I do not have the answer for. But you're right. This is shorts and t-shirt weather. This is definitely shorts and t-shirt. To answer your question though, will I be seeing Ludwig on this trip? No, because he's a scumbag. He got so lost, yeah? Couldn't find your way through Japan? Well, now you can't find your friends either. Good luck calling upon me for help. Please call me. Absolute dirtbag. Comes to one of the most faraway places on the planet from where he lives. He's here for 2 weeks. You know the last message I got from him? He said, Pete, I'll be in Japan for like 2 weeks. I was like, yeah, I know, we've talked about this. And he goes, do you have any playlists that you can give me? And I said, yeah. And I sent him 3 playlists on Spotify. One was the legendary playlist number 7. Then I sent him my hip hop playlist. And I sent him my game playlist. And then I immediately regretted sending all 3. The reason I regretted it, because I thought, shit, it's either one of 2 things. I forgot that he's a young gun and he probably likes some sort of trap music or mumble rap or I don't know Lud's music taste. League of Legends soundtrack OST. And then I thought he's either gonna use it on his motorcycle trip and then he'll say like, recently, Michael Reeves and I went on a trip without any directions through Japan. We spent 2 weeks on the road, which means I had a lot of time to listen to music. So here are my friends' ranked playlists. And I'm gonna get put on full blast. He's going to absolutely say that I listen to butt rock or some sort of crappy 90s playlist. I can feel it. So I messaged him again and I said, hey, don't put me on none of this, like, making fun of your friends shit. That's a good playlist. I don't want to, you better rank it right if you're going to do that. And I never got, well, anyway, he never replied about the playlist anyway. But now I know it. I can feel it. I'm screwed. I'm going to get absolutely murked because he's going to choose like 2 songs from it. He'll be like, Pete listens to the Baha Men of Who Let the Dogs Out. And he listens to Careless Whisper. Who makes this? And I'm like, no, there's 250 tracks on that playlist. I worked for a radio station. So I'm screwed. But anyway, I did not get to see Lud. It is disappointing just because as a person, I really enjoy being around his company. He makes me a better person. You know? Like I feel like when I'm hanging out with him, I feel encouraged to do things beyond my comfort zone in a positive way. And I feel like he's really good at creating a positive environment. The only problem is he's too damn busy. So of course it's disappointing when you don't get to see him.
Oh.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Funny tantrum. But ultimately, jokes aside, all I can hope for is that he had a really nice trip. And so far, the VODs have been absolutely incredible. This is in full bloom, guys. And I'm happy about that. Look at these guys. Sakura. Ina ina. Very pretty. And there's a murder of crows. She's trying to shoo it away. It's so cute. Like, go away. That poor little grackle. That kid's shooing it. Like, so cute. That little girl was saying, go away. Go away. It's so cute. Oh, there's so many cute kids out today. I've got like full daddy fever. Every time I see a kid now, I just imagine like what it's gonna be like. Look at these little guys holding the legendary Sakura tree into the sky. Stay away from the summoner. Cool. So, yeah, that was the, wow, that's a beautiful tree. Absolutely picturesque. Cool. I'll take that picture and then never look at it again. Whoops. So, yeah, to finish that thought, all I can hope is that he had a fantastic trip and that, you know, next time he comes to Japan, reputations are on the line and he better not fuck it up. He better message, well, at least Connor. I don't know if I'm worthy of it yet, but, you know, that's the plan. The thing I liked most, and I've only watched 2 episodes because I want to save it for later, like when it's all out. But the thing that I think is best about what he ended up doing, and I don't know if this was by accident or by design or by divine intervention, but I've long believed that my favorite content that I've been able to make outside of the cyclothon and the RV and stuff, and what I consider to be the highlight of most people's trips when they come here that I've talked to. It's not the places, it's not the events, it's when you meet Japanese people. And I think what's impressive is that he and Michael got to meet, so far, several very kind, very helpful, very memorable, very, very awesome Japanese people. And I think that a common trap that a lot of content creators or visitors go through, and it's not, I mean, I've been here for 14 years, so I'm certainly victim to it. I think a common trap is that you end up kind of treating it like a theme park, right? You go to all of the cool events, the cat cafes, and these are cool things, or the robot bar, or muscle bar, or golden guy, and these are all awesome. But you forget the part about, or it's easy to forget the part about meeting people and strangers, and the pleasure of just going to 2 or 3 bars and living in the moment. It's hard to do that when you're on a trip anyway, but from my understanding, this is something that they've really tapped into very well on these experiences. It's something that Rob does really well on all of his adventures. And it's something that when I do like the bar stuff on the stream, try to include those experiences for you as well. So I think it's been a major success from what I've seen. And I don't care if they make it to
the northernmost point, the southern, I don't care if they go in a giant circle or if they never leave Chugoku. I think what's coolest is that their journey will be full of very memorable moments of people that they've met and experiences that they had. So that's what I've been enjoying. But the piece of shit should have messaged me. Seriously, fuck that guy. No, I'm kidding. Seriously though, what the fuck is wrong with him? I'm an experience. I'm genuine. I can speak Japanese. You idiot. What, you don't have fun with me? And the worst part is I can't even threaten him. I can't be like, oh yeah? Well, dickhead, next time I come to LA, good luck meeting me. He'll be like, okay. And then I have to backtrack and meet him like, well, you know, unless you have time. He's like, no, it's fine. And I go, shit. Those are just empty threats. I know, it sucks, it sucks. Okay, back to the essence of the walk and talk, the normal parts. I'm consulting my map. Give me a second. I'm gonna look for Kichijoji Station. Okay, let's see here. 20-minute walk. Sweet. Looks like there's a river up here that we can follow a little bit. Hideshi, I'm sorry about the ankles, brother. We don't have any today. Maybe tonight. This is a great day. Ooh, it's warm. And you guys are, you know, the walk and talks are nothing in comparison to the full plate of content that you're going to get on April 13th. Not just content, but we're back raising money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. It's going to be epic as hell. Chris and Connor going to lead this charge from Hokkaido. I'll be joining as usual a little bit later for the Van Gang. And it's going to be epic. Okay. We have a few Van Gang emotes, but I need to figure out some new ones though. Yeah, I got to figure out a lot of stuff, but got to get the tech fixed because I want to bring the Osmo Pocket 3, the action cam, and the phone. I got to go on a severe caloric deficit while still maintaining an active lifestyle. So I don't want to just wither. I don't want to just like eat nothing and then be like, I lost weight, and then have no energy. So I'm trying. I don't think it's going to be as much as I wanted to lose initially, but it'll be a healthier way to lose. And then, yeah, then I've got some other really cool surprises for you guys cooking up in May. Of course, at the end of May, I'll be at TwitchCon. I'm just angling if we can do a meet and greet again this year. And there's definitely going to be a PremierCon. That's going to be fucking sick. So pack your bags and get ready to rock. We've got a whole bunch of other cool stuff planned this year. Some really, really cool stuff. So if you thought that I was taking my foot off the gas, think again, buddy. From the moment this year started, well, actually, it was more like December. We had the subathon, which was, I'm still really frustrated about that subathon. I think it was really good, I do, but I'm always gonna regret that I got seriously ill the 2 days before the original planned version of it. And then it was like battling that the entire December 24th all the way to New Year's. But we did it, we crushed, and it was still really fun. But man, that was so frustrating
Then we had the Suikoden Marathon, which was bitchin'. We started these walk-in talks. We've done 13 of them. It has been good. What's up, Kira51? That's 1 year up in the pros. Appreciate you. And next year is going to be bigger and better than ever. We got a lot to do before the next one, though. We got so much cool stuff. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for giving that to Fatal Zon. I'm trying to think. Thank you, seriously. I'm trying to think if there's any other games coming out. I know that I'm actually behind on. I heard there was a bunch that came out that was like, I was watching Kudo Ken play one yesterday that all you guys were talking about during Suikoden. It was like Atelier Balenciaga 33, 2s and a 3rds. That game looks sick. There was still Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, which looks sick. There's the Lunar remake. Yeah, Expedition 33, that's the one. How do I feel about Monster Hunter Wilds? I think I'm pretty much on the record. And you know what? Truthfully, I think all of my fears were correct, and I kind of called this one. I genuinely called it. And I was like, based. Those red flowers are known as the dragon's blood. Put one of those in your tea, you can poison a king. We can see them up here. I think Wilds is a good game, but it's kind of flawed. And it's not flawed in like a way that can't be fixed. It'll get better. Kirei ne. Night Rain looks sick. I want to play that with my buddies. Yawn Trail from Final Fantasy XIV. That one's disappointing, I've heard. I feel really bad about that. Wow, that's beautiful.
Don't think I've ever watched a game of basketball.
Damn, that looks good.
But discovered your magic
Don't
on the
think
black
I've ever
top
watched
pod
a game of
recently.
basketball, but discovered your magic on the black top pod recently. Walk to a court and show us your best hardaway. I think that's his name.
Yeah, I think that we're risking a lot of injuries if I do that, buddy. I think I'm gonna be struggling if I try to pull off any moves. My handles are a bit depreciated at the moment. But yeah, there's a lot of great games that are out right. Man, I swear to God, we've walked in circles. I knew I was supposed to turn here. Okay, I knew it. I was about to say, there's no way we're gonna do this again. Oh yeah, so the Nintendo Direct is at like 7. It's like 11 p.m. JST. I think we're gonna try to watch that. So I think I'm gonna start with Assassin's Creed, and then end with the Nintendo Direct watching with you guys. Tony Hawk 3 and 4 is a 100% play for us. How are you making the same progress as Lud and you have a map? Who said that? Who said that? Was that Roderick? Man, fuck you. You can't tell me what to do. I don't care about what you're saying. I can't even figure out, what's that guy's name? What was it? Roderick 24 underscore? Roderick 24 underscore? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Take that. Take that. Time out. Time out. Sit your ass down for a minute. Sorry about that, guys. There was a network issue.
The ground quakes.
Oh shit, DG, you're not supposed to gift him a sub after I just insulted him. This is the problem with our work environment. I'm supposed to be leading from the top. I timed the guy out for 30 seconds, and then DG gives him a sub. We're never gonna get anything done here. This is ridiculous. Ow, my leg. This is so, we're going in different, we're paddling, you're going one way, I'm going the other. We've been in a swan boat, stationary, can't move for 3 years. Good cop, bad cop. You're damn right I'm the good cop. But yes, great games, some crazy IRL stuff. We have a full slate of fun. I think this walk and talk's pretty much wrapping up though. Once I get to the station, we're gonna call it. And then I can, about 10 minutes out. How many subs for a 4K professional pic of your left ankle? Hideshi, I don't think many people have a problem. You really might need to look into this obsession. Like, just maybe. A 4K pic of my left ankle is completely unwarranted, and you might, I almost want to take it just because, honestly, thanks for the support. How mad would you be if it was my right ankle? If I just did like a classic fake out and I was like, sorry, I thought I was looking in the mirror or something.
Time sure does fly.
Yo, what's up, Butterfinger or Burnt Fingers? And I saw Omerta swinging in here. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I think I might have missed a sub in there somewhere. Check this out, though, guys.
That's funny.
I want to show you guys something. Whoa, whoa. What's up, Silent Abel? Thank you. I don't normally do this, but for you guys, right there, right ankle, 4K. Ugh. There you go. That was that actually popped like all of my leg. Right ankle action. I can't even believe I got my foot up that high, honestly. That hurt. Twisted ankle, more like it. Yeah. Yeah, 4K jeggings. These are not even my final form. These are not even jeggings. I'm just jacked. These are like boot cut or regular fit or dad jeans. Girls be swooning over these jeans, brother. Swooning. My other pair is way tighter. Like, those are actually getting hard to fit into. And I was like, I'm not bringing those on the trip. I need to pitch those. Yeah, you're gonna love your 40s. I've loved mine. Well, no, I haven't. Actually, my 40s have been fraught with peril. Several medical issues, lots of pain. Everything takes longer to recover from. But I have more freedom now than I've ever had, and that's amazing. Hold on a second, I'm consulting my map. Perfect. I'm 30 days into my 40s. Happy belated birthday, brother. You've got to be joking. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not taking those stairs. My grundle can't. I can't believe it. We're right by the goddamn swan boats. I took the biggest effing detour I've ever seen. You moron. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I show up and it blows. 14 subs on YouTube, or I've been told. Please subscribe to Vod's channel, I am so broke. Thank you, Asian dude on couch. Appreciate you. I'll show you guys these things I was telling you about, these rice balls that are absolutely godlike. Sakuras, I've been told, are about 4 or 5 days out from being raring to go. I've been told. Uh-oh. Here it comes, guys. Excuse me. Bless me. That was a big one. That was the pollen.
That's funny.
Yo, Fibbity Flu! Thank you for the hookup. Pog 5 gifted subs. Thank you. All right, let's go show you guys. Okay. Oh, recently I've been getting like this stuff down here. Like for this morning. These are like, I had this mabo tofu right there. 174 kcals, and you get spicy tofu and eggplant. I had ginger pork, which is somewhere around here. It was good. It was like 200 calories. I ate like all of my food at this place, 7-Eleven, because it tells you the calories on it. I love this one. Potato soup. I just add black pepper to it. Banging. Whoa, what do we got here? Chicken mustard. Oh, it's too high. 500 calories for that. But that looks good. Chicken, mustard, honey, and mayo. Damn it. This one's a cheat code. Goya champuro. What? 350 now? What did they add? It used to be 200. Never mind. Okay, here's a good one that I normally get. The taste is bad, but you get chicken, egg, vegetables, and chili sauce, and it's 279 calories, but it tastes like garbage. Where's the rice balls? Hold on a minute. Oh, here it is. Do we have the one that I like? Nope. Never mind. That was fun. Where's my favorite salad? Well, this place is lacking all of the, because normally the salad section is massive, but there's only 2 here. Onigiri is about $2. Not gonna eat that one. Guess we skip that one and go back to my local 7-Eleven. And let's see, I'm trying to have about 1,450 calories a day, but if I exercise, you can bump it up to about 1,800 to 1,900. Normally I get things like Kagome tomato juice, salads, and chicken breast. I might throw in some pumpkin salad with raw ham. Or today, this morning, I had kind of a little bit of a cheat meal. Not really, but I had a bagel with a little bit of cream cheese and some mabo tofu. I like, let's see, what else do we grab? This weekend, Yuki's gonna let me use the oven, or not the oven, the stove. She's gonna teach me how to, I know how to make a fried egg, but I want to make sure that she's okay with me using the kitchen every day and making it, quote unquote, no, you're messy, you'll ruin it. I find that hard to believe, but then I think back to all the mistakes I've made in the kitchen, and I think she might be kind of right. So I might say, okay, show me step by step, just so you can say, here's how you do it. Then I'm gonna be adding eggs to that. What else have I been eating lately? You know, just some good stuff. Just try to be healthy. 1450 calories, so about 1800. How's your progress towards 75K? The truth is, I suck, okay? I'm bad at it. I've made no progress, but I've also not gained any weight. So maybe if you think of it like that, of all the things that I did wrong and I didn't gain a bunch of weight, that means that if I just stick with it and do everything right, then I'll lose a bunch of weight. So there you go. It is basically like losing weight. I mean, for sure. Oh, also 7-Eleven right now has some pretty decent pastas. Some pastas, as the Brits call it. Pasta. Those are great. So they have one that's just tomato based with some mozzarella cheese. The other one that they've got is like a creamy shrimp cheese sauce. All of those are around 400 calories. Oh, I also got yesterday, I got this kind of gratin macaroni thing. And it's like 387 calories, right? And it tastes like shit. There's no taste to it. There's zero taste, zero. Even though it's supposed to be cheesy and creamy and noodly, I had my own little cheat code. I added, once again, black pepper and garlic, and then it suddenly became bangin'. It was delish. Pasta, that's what it was, yep. Yeah, but if the cheat code for working out and doing muscle stuff means that I have to do workouts and muscle stuff. And the only problem with that is I had an injury last June where I fell off my bike, remember? And I banged my head and had to get 18 staples. Ever since then, I had what I believe is an AC joint injury in my right shoulder. No, left shoulder. And I bet you I need to do some physio, but I can't do a lot of workouts that I used to do, like push-ups, can't do them anymore. Even some curls get pretty tough. If Pete wants to lose a few pounds quickly, I think it's finally time for the level 20 cocoa. Well, I don't want to evacuate my bowels, goat. Yo, what up, Alex the Bold? How you doing, big boss? You were on a run the other day, and you lost again. I know you're gonna win. I believe. You've never been anything but a winner in my eyes. If I had 108, you are one of the stars of destiny. You're on the poster. But if I had to choose someone to go to battle with me, I would choose you. And sure, you might lose us the first 10 battles, but the war will be won. It's 11:15 in the morning, guys. It is bright and early. We've already been streaming for 3.5 hours, which is crazy. We have another whole ass stream for you later today. We're gonna have an Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna end the stream here in a little bit. I'm going to go home, shower, just relax with the cat, take a nap, wake up, crush a stream with you guys again. Talk about value. And somebody asked me, what's the kind of food that I like from Family Mart or Lawson? I don't. Unless it's a journey across Japan or an RV, or I always go to 7-Eleven. I think they have the best. I would say the other stream's in about 8 hours. Give or take 8 to 10 hours. It's gonna be around 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. I don't actually like Femichiki. I get why it's popular, but it's a little too oily. I will be watching the Nintendo Direct.
That's going to be, I think, at like 11 p.m. JST. But I forgot what I was hoping that they'll announce. Bloodborne's 10th anniversary is gone. I thought that the Switch 2 for sure. But there was one game that I was kind of like excited about that I was hoping that they were going to announce today, and then I forgot what I was looking forward to already. Oh, it might have been Silk Song. Yeah, it was Silk Song. I think it's actually going to happen, Copium. You know, I almost feel bad for the creator now. It's kind of like the Winds of Winter, right? It's been so long now, and people are so excited that anything other than it being a masterpiece is going to feel disappointing. And I was talking to my friend about Rocket League today, and we realized like there's no point to ever make a Rocket League 2. It's just like Rocket League itself is like perfect, and there's no need to change it. So, you know, you hope that, I also feel the same way about the Chocolate Frontier or whatever it's called, Fancy Air, from the guy from Concerned Ape, who I met. Very nice. Well, okay, we'll not talk about that. But so the idea there is like maybe I bet he regrets ever announcing that game. Excuse me, Dodge Lightyear, you absolute gigakid. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. 10 gifted subs. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Also, guys, we've made it. That guy does pay in full. He knows. I saw today on the news that there's a new feature where DoorDash is letting you like put your food on layaway. And all I could think of was not only is this a cataclysmically awful idea, just truly, truly awful, but it reminded me of my poor math teacher. So, well, okay, I'll go back to why he regrets the announcement. He didn't say that to me. That's my speculation. Is that always pay in full. If we're putting our food on layaway, this is a unmitigated disaster. As for why I think he regrets it is because he announced that Chocolatier game like 2 years ago, maybe 3, and we've just been sitting here with no news, and he's still updating like Stardew Valley. And I bet he just wishes he was like, you know what, I should have just kept that to myself until it was closer to ready. That was quite the adventure, boys. Cost of living has gotten to where we're making 4 equal payments on an order of chicken tenders. Don't forget your tip. I just realized I went the wrong way. Okay, I was trying to find a place to sit down to end this streamerino. Well, well done, Peter. Okay, so today, normally, I always, well, hold on a minute. Let me check something really quick. Did Alex, is he streaming right now? Is Alex streaming? We went up and down together. I don't think he is. Okay, so hey, wait, let me see how far we got here. That was a hellishly good time today. We got on a swan ride, we hung out, we did cool stuff. I hesitate to raid Rob again. 2 days in a row. Are you kidding me? We're keeping this guy afloat. Is this a seat? I think it's a stool. Oh, it hurts. I'm coding. Oh, okay. So I'll be back tonight. That's the thing. So we'll go to Rob. I do support his thing, but you guys have to promise when we go see Rob, you got to come back tonight for the sponsored stream. So even if you make it here, you guys got to come back. We got to show up in full. Assassin's Creed is tonight. I don't think that even worked. Hold on a minute. That was a super fun stream, guys. Oh, Squeaks is on too. That's like me being like, notice me, senpai. Please, senpai, notice me. Where is Rob? Where's my channel? There it is. I have some stats for you guys too about the walk. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go say hi to Rob. He's on this walkathon day 26, I think. Did that go through? Here's our stats for just this small stream today. It was... That's it? Are you kidding me? Oh shit, 10 gifted subs, my bad. Wait, no, that's an old message. But still, I believe it. Okay, so look at this. We've got 12,004, see? That's what I'm talking about. I just updated 14,465 steps. You know what? 12 kilometers today? Holy based. That's good. That's good for today. That's really nice. 750 on the... That's... Whoa! 20 gifted subs! Holy shit! Thank you, brother. I'll be back tonight, guys, with some Assassin's Creed, Nintendo Direct, Monster Hunter Wilds, Peglin, Ballionaire, all the fun stuff. Thank you, everyone who supported the stream today. Thank you to everyone who gifted us up, threw in some bits, enjoyed the walk and talk, and dated me on the Swan boat.